Okay, hello. I've been sick for the past week, and that's why I haven't been able to record anything. But with that being said, I don't really know what to record right now. So today I'm here at the park. It's kind of like a filler episode. So I'm just gonna speak. Now, for those of you wondering what I was sick with, I'll put like a video up right here. Okay, so I got sick with two things. So first was like, I thought I was having appendicitis, but turns out I was just having like a muscle cramp around my appendix, like inside there. And second, I got some kind of bacterial infection from eating hummus. I swear, I ate like the hummus. I could feel like some tingling in the back of my throat. And like 2 days later, boom. I haven't told you guys this, but I've been training for a half marathon that's coming up in like a month. So I've been just out of commission for 1 whole week without training. So I'm gonna have to run my ass off this week, which is why I'm at the park actually. Aww. Okay, I finally found a place to record this. I can't lie, I've been walking around this park for the past like hour looking for a place to sit, and there's been absolutely nowhere that hasn't been like riddled with bugs and everything. But this place is pretty good, and you got a nice view of like the, you know, everything back here, the lake. So yeah, first things first, if you're watching this channel, you might be wondering, wow, this guy looks really unemployed. Like, how's he have the time to be doing all this? He doesn't seem to record anything about his day, his work, his anything. And you're right, I don't have a job. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Like an ant storm, what the? No, my seat! What are you doing, man? My seat, bro, what are you doing? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, where was I? I don't really remember. I just remember a bunch of ants coming out. Anyways, I remember now. Now you might be wondering, wow, this guy seems really unemployed. Like, what's he even do? To that I say you are correct. Because I don't have a job right now. And the reason being, I just finished A-levels. So for those of you that don't know, it's like a curriculum that you take before going to university. So right now I'm kind of in between the space where you finish A-levels and you go to university. So I have a few months in between to decide where I want to go, what I want to do, and everything like that. So that's kind of been what my life's been about lately. I feel like I've been avoiding the question of what do I want to do and where do I want to go a lot. I'm 18, for those of you that don't know. It's kind of like the age where you gotta figure out what you want to do, blah blah blah. Throughout my whole A-levels career, the education timeline, everyone's kind of been asking me, oh, what do you want to do? What do you want to be? And I kind of gave the cop-out answer of like, oh, I'm gonna work in finance and become an investment banker and get super rich. And you do get super rich, but it's not really what I want to do. And also the work hours are like 100 a week, which is insane. So yeah, obviously I don't want to do that. So right now, currently, the two options that I'm looking at are either I do law or finance. And I'm leaning more towards law because I find that more interesting actually. But if I were to do law, it makes more sense to do it in Singapore. And the reason doing law is more feasible in Singapore is because I plan to work somewhere back here. So the thing about law is it's not transferable, right? The degree. So if I practice in Singapore, I can't do it in Australia because I would need to take their bar exams. So yeah, that's kind of the dilemma I'm in right now. Because here's the thing. What I want to study would make more sense in Singapore, but I want to live in Australia. I want to experience living there and study abroad over there. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But anyways, this topic's a little bit boring for the video, so let me show you guys what I got recently. Here. Boom. Oh wait, it's upside down. Boom. So it's a book, literature. For those of you that do read into literature and know Dostoevsky, White Knights, pretty standard book, popular, but I haven't got around to reading it yet. In fact, this is my first literature book, like classics. So I'm planning to get into that because reading does seem pretty interesting. So I'm planning to finish this book by today actually. So I think I'll save that for a separate video where I'm like, where I do a book review or whatever. I'm really just trying to figure out what I like in life with this channel, honestly. So forgive me if it's a little bit random and all over the place. Speaking of channel, actually, some guy on my last video commented, hey, what's your Instagram? I was like, you know, that's a great point. So I went ahead and created a new Instagram account. Obviously, I'm not gonna use my personal one because I don't want to link those two things together. It's like separate, right? So I made a new account, but issue is I have no idea what to post on there. So if anyone knows what would be interesting on a Instagram account, please let me know. DM me, anything, leave a comment. If anyone's watching this, honestly, first video. Yeah, so I'm planning to read this book. Seems pretty interesting. I decided to start with a smaller one. Of course, you have bigger ones that people recommend, like what, Count of Monte Cristo. It's kind of a TikTokified book, but that book is like 1,200 pages, so, you know, of course I'm not gonna read that. So we're gonna start off with this one. I was planning to read it here at the park. Actually, you know what? I think I will read it, like right now, right after I record this. It's a pretty nice day at the park. I just recovered from my sickness, so I think I mentioned this just now, but yeah. I thought I was having like appendicitis, so like I told my dad, I think I'm having appendicitis, as I was playing the piano. And he was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm serious. So he drove me to the hospital. I got a CT scan, I got a blood test, urine test, everything test, and that shit was so expensive. And it turned out to be absolutely nothing. So I just wasted like a few grand, my parents' money, for absolutely nothing at all. So yeah, that's great. Sorry, that was a bug. Anyways, yeah, this video didn't really have much of an agenda. I'm kind of just talking about what comes to mind because I don't have much planned as compared to the previous video. To be fair, I didn't have much planned for that video either. I was doing stuff, going to bookstores, going to cafes. Right now, I'm kind of just, I'm just at the park and just talking about what comes to mind, so forgive me, but I think at where I'm at right now with content creation, I just have to keep posting, even if it's like terrible, and it's just me talking. Yeah, just get better at talking to a camera, get better at filming. You know, if there's anyone watching till this point of me just yapping about nothing at all without any visual changes, I appreciate you. You're the GOAT. Anyways, I think I've spoken about most of this stuff. If there's anything else, I'll say it in another video. I'm planning to upload weekly, actually, that's the thing. But yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for now. Appreciate you for watching, if you are. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.